another video. In this video, we are going to talk about the new topic, that is vectors. This is the first video on vectors. Why vectors? See, in your KCET, vectors is one of the most important topic because it comes with the 3 marks, and one of the easiest thing you have to hear is there are no prerequisite for the vectors. Vectors na easy kalpidbodu just like this if you know the proper way of learning vector. Now, ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಜನ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ನೋಡಿದೀನಿ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಹೆದರ್ಕೋತಾರೆ. ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಏನು IJK ನೋಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಹೆದರ್ಕೊಂತಾರೆ. All that fear will just go off in just couple of minutes. You have to promise me you will stay focused for another 5 to 10 minutes so that you understand really what the vector is. Did you get what I said? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನೀವು ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ಭಯ ಪಡಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಫಿಸಿಕಲಿ ಅರ್ಥನೇ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಹೆದರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಜಸ್ಟ್ 5 to 10 minutes ನ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಫೋಕಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೇಳ್ಬಿಡಿ. You will never fear of vectors. Okay, let's start today's class, that is the vectors. Okay, before going to the vectors, I ask you the basic question. Just think about whatever I'm asking to you. Just think about that. Okay, if you're going in a car, there are two things. If somebody calls you, hello, somebody calls you, they ask you two things. What speed are you going in? And another thing you can discuss about the car, where are you going in? Where is direction? What do you say? You say I'm going to 60 km/h, and you will say I'm going to south. I'm going south of Bangalore or somewhere, south of India, South India, anywhere. You just say the direction. There are two things. Somebody calls you and asks about when you're driving in a car. There are two things that can be discussed. ಎರಡು ಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಡ್ರೈವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಒಂದೇನು ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಪೀಡಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಪ್ಪ, ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. There are two different things. If I ask you the speed, can you tell in terms of direction? ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ತದಾ? ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸೌತಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? ಅಥವಾ ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ 60 km/h ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ. There are two different questions. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು? ಇವೆರಡು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟೀಸ್, ಇವೆರಡು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಡೈಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿದೆ. ಅಷ್ಟು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ? ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ, ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಪೀಡಲ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ 60 km/h ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೌತಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. There are two different questions, right? What if I have one question? What if I have one answer? Not listen. There are two questions. What if I have one answer for both of these questions? ನಾನು ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಈ ಎರಡೂ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಗೆ ಆನ್ಸರು ಒಂದೇ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. Vectors will define both magnitude and also it will define the direction. ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಈ ಎರಡು ಕ್ವಶನ್ಗೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ, ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ, ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ. ಹೆಂಗ್ ಇದು ಸಾಧ್ಯ, ಹೆಂಗ್ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಸೊ I'll just say how these are measured. Just see here. You'll get a very crystal clear of both the answer. Just listen to me. See, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you know this is positive x. You know this is negative x-axis, isn't it? This is positive y-axis. This is negative y-axis. What I will do, I will start from 0. Now, illinda start ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ರೀಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. The distance I traveled is how much? The distance I traveled is how much? 1 unit I traveled from here to here, 1 unit. What direction did I travel? I traveled in x direction. I traveled in x direction. Instead of writing x, I will write it as I. Now, what if I say 3i? What does it say? I am starting from my home. I traveled 3 units. In what direction? In direction of I. I is what direction? X direction. Is that correct? Is that simple? So if I 10i, can you tell me now what will 10i say? If I write 10i, what will it say? 10 is telling you how much did I travel from the origin or the basic, what you call, from where I started. 10 will tell you the magnitude, how much it will tell. And what about I? I will tell you the direction in terms of x. I will say x. Did you understand what is 10i? I'm standing here, I'm traveling 10 units of I. 10 units of I means I'm traveling in over x-axis. In the same case, what this is -1, this is -2, this is -3. What if I say -3i? What is happening with -3i? What is -3? I'm standing here. I'm not going in this direction. I'll go in this direction. How much? Again 3 units. Here, minus 3i, there are two different things. 3 is the distance, how much he traveled. 3 and represent ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, yes, the distance travel ಮಾಡಿಯಾನೆ, 3 represent ಮಾಡಿ. Now, minus I is telling you direction, but minus is telling you opposite of positive. If I go this side, that is plus I. If I go this side, this become minus I. This is telling you minus I, telling you direction. Now, the quantity which defined magnitude and also the direction. 10i ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ದೂರ ಹೋಗ್ತಿದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? ಹೌದು, x axis ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? 10 ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? There are two things it is defining. This is defining both magnitude, that is 10, and the direction I. See, when I defined I, I defined this I as direction. When I defined I defined as x-axis direction. It says x direction, isn't it? If I write 1i, I am traveling 1i in x direction, isn't it? Yeah. So this I don't have unit. It has only one magnitude. These are called unit vectors. Unit vectors. Unit vectors means unit vectors. Unit vectors means again it will have both the magnitude and the direction. Magnitude and direction. Magnitude kuda irutte, direction kuda irutte. Direction antu gottagutte, I, J, K ivu ಮೂರು ತರ directions irutte. Magnitude ಎಷ್ಟು ಇರೋದು? 1 ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಯೂನಿಟ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಯೂನಿಟ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ? ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಯಾವ್ದೋ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ ಅಪ್ಪ, ಎರಡನ್ನೂ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಏನೇನು ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಕೂಡ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಅದು ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ 1 ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ IJK ಇಂದ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ವೇ, ಇಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ 1, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ 2, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ 3 and this is -1, this is -2 and -3, can you tell me what will be -3j? Can you tell me what is -3j? What is that? So you already know, x-axis I have taken as I, in the y-axis I have to take it as j. I'm starting from here, -3, I should go up or down? Down. How much? 3 I have to come down. With the negative direction is telling you the downside. Is that okay? So if I write -3j, it has again tell the magnitude. How much is the magnitude? Magnitude ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? ಎಷ್ಟು magnitude? 3. What is the direction? J. That is -j, because of y-axis. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? So one thing you have to do it right now, pausing the video, is draw how much is 5i minus 5i and draw 3j 7j. Draw it right now, and also draw -3j -8j. ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿ. ಹೆಂಗ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ? ಹೆಂಗೆ? ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. 5i minus 5i ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, x axis y axis ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಇದು 1 2 3 4 5 ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ, ಸೊ -1 -2 ಇದೇ ತರ -5 ವರೆಗೂ ಬಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. 5i, where is 5? Here. So here to here, vector is represented by an arrow mark, because it tell you from where to where you are going. It is telling you from where to where it's going. You are going from here to here. How much? You are going with the 5. Which direction? I direction. Is that okay? In the same way, if you want to write -5i, just take an arrow mark over here, -5i. In the same way, 3j can you write? 7j -3j -8j. ಇಷ್ಟೊತ್ತು ನನಗೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಇದಿಷ್ಟು ಕ್ವಶನ್ಗೆ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ನಿಮ್ ಕೈಲಿ ಬರೆಯಕ್ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ಬಿಡ್ಲಾ? ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಏನಿದೆ? 1 2 3 ಇದೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ 3j. ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, 3 ಗೋ ಎಂಡ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಇದೇ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ 3j. The vector here is 3j. ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತಾ? ಬರೀಲಿಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತಾ? ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಅಷ್ಟು ಯೂಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಮತ್ತೆ ನಿಮ್ CET 3 ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನೇಷನ್ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಂತ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಏನ್ ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನೇಷನ್ ಬರಬೇಕು? ಏನಿಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ, ಒಂದು ಲೈನು, ಆರೋ, ಆರ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಸೇ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಲೈನ್ ಸೆಗ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ವಿತ್ ಅನ್ ಆರೋ. ಇದು ನಿಮಗೆ ತಲೆಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಲೈನ್ ಸೆಗ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ವಿತ್ ಅನ್ ಆರೋ. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನೇನಿರುತ್ತೆ? ಒಂದು, ಇದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಉದ್ದ ಇದೆ? ಲೆಂತ್ ಅಥವಾ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್. ಲೆಂತ್ ಅಥವಾ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್. ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೆದರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಥಿಂಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಎರಡು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ. ಏನೇನು? ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ, ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ. ಹೌದು, ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಇದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಉದ್ದ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್. ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಏನು? ಎಷ್ಟು ಆಂಗಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ಯಪ್ಪ ಇದು? ಎಷ್ಟು ಆಂಗಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೆ? ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ಜೊತೆನಾ? ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಜೊತೆನಾ? ಎಷ್ಟು ಆಂಗಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೆ? ಥೀಟಾ ಎಷ್ಟು ಆಂಗಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೆ? ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ, we can always represent the direction with respect to our south, west, north side, or we can say it's an angular from certain fixed point. We can just say it's an angle, this is a length. Vector ಅಂತ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಲೆಗೆ ಏನು ಬರಬೇಕು, ಒಂದು ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಬರಬೇಕು, ಏನಿಲ್ಲ x y axis ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ವಿತ್ an arrow, ಅಥವಾ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ an arrow. ಆರೋ ಎಷ್ಟು ಉದ್ದ ಇದೆ ಅದು ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್, ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಾಗಿದೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಬಾಗಿದೆಯಾ, ಎದ್ದಿದೆಯಾ, ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ, ಹಿಂಗ್ ಓಡಾಡ್ತಿದೆ ಅದು ಆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್. ಸೊ ಈ ಲೈನ್ ಸೆಗ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ನಿಮ್ ತಲೆಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು. ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನೀವು ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಅದೊಂದು ಲೈನ್ ಸೆಗ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಪ್ಪ, ಎರಡು ಹೇಳುತ್ತದೆ, ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ, ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ, ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಕ್ಲೋಸ್, ದಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್, ರೈಟ್. ಇದು ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಅಂತೂ ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಮಾತಾಡಿರ್ತೀರಿ. ಯಾವಾಗ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೆಜಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 50 kg ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿರ್ತೀರಿ. ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಫೆಮಿಲಿಯರ್. ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತೂ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿರ್ತೀರಿ ನೀವು, ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಡೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ, ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟುವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಸೌತ್ ವೆಸ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ಇವೆರಡನ್ನು ಕಂಬೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್. ಸೊ ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ವರಿ ಮೋರ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದಿಸ್. ಓಕೆನಾ? Okay. Now let's draw another diagram where you can get come out of the fear of vectors. See, if I have a bar, we call it as a bar or vector A. You have to pronounce it as a bar or vector A. Vector A is equal to 3i plus 4j. If this is a question ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ, 3i plus 4j. ಇದನ್ನ represent ಮಾಡಬೇಕಪ್ಪ. So ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? We call this position vector. Let's understand why it is called such a way. 3i. See, 3 to draw I, 3i, how many points I need? I need 1, 2, 3. I need 3 and I need 4j. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? This is 1, 2, 3. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So 3i, first he is traveling from here and he traveled 3 like this. Next he traveled 4 like this. And if I just join this, it will tell you what is your final position. He started traveling from here 3i, from here 4j, you travel from here. This point is the final point and this vector is called position vector, which tells you the position. You don't have to remember the word at all. You just have to know this vector is what? 3i plus 4j. 3i plus 4j. This vector length is 3i plus 4j. Is that okay? Is that fine? Can you solve? Can you think about this? Yes or no? Yes or no? Can you write this? And another example, if I write b bar is equal to minus 2i plus 4j. Can you draw this diagram? Pause the video, try this. Pause the video, try this. If you don't try, you will not come out of the fear. I hope you tried. See what you need to do. Again, this is positive, this is negative. So I want negative. So minus 1, minus 2, and we need 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Started with I, so he'll start from here. This is minus 2, and he goes up or down. Positive is there, up, so I have to go here. So finally he reached here. From here to here, this is a vector, final vector. What is the vector? Minus 2i plus 4j. Okay. Now I said vector has two things. Vector has two things. Magnitude and direction. What is that? Magnitude and direction. First we will talk about the magnitude. How to find the magnitude? See here, magnitude finding is very simple. If there is a vector a bar, it has, let's say, li cap plus mj cap plus nk cap. It has both x, y and z direction. If you want to find magnitude, how is the magnitude represented? See here, magnitude is represented by these two lines. These two lines tell you the length. Magnitude is just remember, magnitude is just a word ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಲೆ ಕೆಡಿಸ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ. Magnitude ಅಂದ್ರೆ length ಅಪ್ಪ. Magnitude ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? Length. Magnitude ಅಂದ್ರೆ length ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಈ magnitude, ಈ length ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನೇ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. Magnitude ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನೋ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಬೇಡಿ. ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ magnitude ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದ್ರ length ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ, ಆ ಉದ್ದ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆಯಪ್ಪ ಆ magnitude, ಆ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ದು ಅಂತ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಸೊ magnitude ಹೆಂಗ್ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ? magnitude mag ಬರೆಯೋ ಬದಲು ಈ ತರ ಎರಡು ಲೈನ್ ಬರೀತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಸೊ magnitude of this is under root of this square, I pakka iro number square plus j pakka iro number square plus k pakka iro square. Or you can just say coefficient of I square plus coefficient of j square plus coefficient of n square. And one more thing you have to remember, whenever we put cap here, they call it as unit vectors. Unit vectors ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ, unit vectors means magnitude is fixed. How much is the magnitude of a unit vector? Unit. The magnitude is 1. The direction will be followed. I means x axis, j means y axis, k means z axis. So they are represented with a cap. When you put the cap, you just have to think this is a unit vector. The magnitude is 1. That's it. That's it. You don't have to worry about it. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? magnitude ಹೆಂಗ್ ತೆಗಿಬೇಕು ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? So now, can you tell me, this is a vector A. What is the magnitude of A bar? Root of, what is I coefficient? 3. So 3 square plus j coefficient is 4. 4 square. Right? So root of 3 square is 9 plus 16, that is root of 25, that is 5. The magnitude, this length is 5 units length. We'll talk about the direction later. Now let's concentrate on the magnitude. Now, can you tell me the magnitude of B bar? Can you write the magnitude of B bar? Can you do it yourself? You should be capable of writing it by now. Do it. Pause the video. Try this. Write an answer. I hope you tried. If you're not, pause the video and try it. There is no use of watching this video. Please do not watch. Okay. So I coefficient. What is I coefficient? -2. So -2 whole square plus. What is J coefficient? 4. So 4 square. So that is root of -2 whole square is 4 plus 4 square is 16. That is equal to root 20. Is that okay? Now if I have C bar with length of 3i plus 4j plus 7k, can you tell me what is the magnitude of C bar? Can you do this? Do it now, do it. This is a very simple question, do it. I hope you have tried. I'll just write the answer. 3 square plus 4 square plus 7 square. How much ever this comes, that is an answer. Okay. How much ever it comes, that is an answer. Root of 9 plus 16 plus 49. How much it comes? Just see that. So 68, 68, I think 74, I think. Just check it out. Okay. Simple. Can you find the magnitude? My question is A bar is equal to -3i cap plus 4j cap minus 9k cap. B bar is equal to 4i cap plus root 5j cap plus 10k cap. Find magnitude of both of this. Find magnitude of A, find magnitude of B. Both the vectors. Pause the video, try this. If you can finish that, then end of this frame you understood whatever I said till now. Okay? Try to write an answer. Anywhere when I ask you to try, please try it and write the answer so that I or you should understand as a learner where you are lying. Are you catching up what I'm trying to say or not? If you can write the answer of both of this, whatever you have learned, whatever you have heard from me, you got an answers and you can cope up. So ನಾನು ಏನು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಅದು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು ಕವರ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ನಾನಲ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ರೈಟ್? ಯು ಆರ್ ಲರ್ನರ್, ಯು ಆರ್ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಪೇಸ್. ಸೊ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ನೋ ವೆದರ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ ಬೋತ್ ದ ಕ್ವಶನ್, ಐ ಆಮ್ ಟೆಲಿಂಗ್ ಯು ದಿಸ್ ಚೆಕ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್. ಈ ಚೆಕ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇವೆರಡು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕೈ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ. ಓಕೆ, ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ವೆನೆವರ್ ಐ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಯು ಟು ಪಾಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟ್ರೈ, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಟ್ರೈ ಇಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಚಲ್. Now we will talk about how to add two vectors. ಎರಡು ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ನ ಯಾವ ತರ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ನೋಡ್ಬಿಡೋಣ ಒಮ್ಮೆ. So A bar equal to 3i plus 4j plus 7k and B bar is equal to -2i minus 4j plus 8k. Okay, can you find A bar plus B bar? ಹೆಂಗೆ ಎರಡು ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ನ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? Whenever you are adding vectors, always add i, jj, kk, right? So I'll just type 3i plus -2i plus 4j plus -4j plus 7k plus 8k, right? So 3i plus into minus -2i plus 4j plus into -4j plus 7k plus 8k is how much? So is around 15k bar k cap. So now 3i minus 2i is 1i plus 4j minus 4j is 0j plus 15k cap. Okay, this is A bar plus B bar. You can write cap here. There is no problem with that. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಎರಡು ಅಡಿಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಿಲ್ರೋ, ಇದನ್ನು ಐ ಪಕ್ಕ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ರೆ ಐ ಪಕ್ಕ 3 plus -2 ಎಷ್ಟು 1i, 4 minus 4 0. ಅಡಿಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೀವಿ. There is an adding. You are adding these two numbers. There is a minus. Just multiply this. So 7 plus 8 is 15. Okay. So now if I give you another question, A bar is equal to 3i minus 8j plus 10k and B bar is equal to 9i minus 10j minus 3k cap. Okay, there is a cap everywhere. They are all unit vectors, right? Whenever you put a cap, there is a unit vector. So how will you solve? Can you solve A bar plus B bar? Can you solve this? Pause the video, try this. Pause the video, try this. If you can try, that's more than enough. If you can get an answer, okay, you understood. Pause the video, try it now. Try it. Okay, I hope you have tried. If you have not tried, there is no use. Do it. Just take your pen and paper and do it. 9 plus 3 is 12i minus 8 plus minus 10. How much is that? Minus 18j and plus 10i minus 3 is how much? Plus 7k. Did you get the same answer? If not, you are in big trouble. You have to get the same answer. Okay. Next we'll talk about subtraction. If I ask you the same question, a bar minus b bar, how will you solve a bar? What is a bar? 3i minus 2i. a bar minus b bar. a bar minus b bar. I minus karo, jj minus karo, kk minus karo. I minus ಮಾಡಿ, jj minus ಮಾಡಿ, kk minus ಮಾಡಿ. I ಪಕ್ಕ ಏನಿದೆ 3 minus of minus 2. 3i minus of minus 2i plus 4j minus of minus 4j, right? And we have plus 7k minus 8k. Cap. Everywhere there is a cap, okay? So a bar minus b bar is equal to, minus into minus is plus, so 3i plus 2i plus 4j, minus into minus is plus 4j. 7k minus 8k is minus 1k cap, alright? So a bar minus b bar is equal to 3 plus 2 is 5i, 4 plus 4 is 8j, plus into minus is minus 1k cap. In the same way, for this and this, can you find a bar minus b bar? Pause the video. This is a bar. This is b bar. Can you find a bar minus b bar? Pause the video. Try it. Pause the video. Try this question. Very important. You learn this. You got very easy. The simple 3 questions that you can attempt in your KCET is right over here. So some more video in this series. You will just learn all those 3 questions. They are very simple to solve. Okay. Let's get going. Solve this. Solve the problem. I hope you have tried, so I'll directly do it. 3 minus 9 of I, so minus 8 is there, plus minus 8 minus of minus 10 j, and plus 10 minus of minus 3 k. Is it what you got? So 3 minus 9 is how much? Minus 6i, minus into minus is plus, 10 minus 8 is plus 2j, plus 10 minus into minus is plus, 10 plus 3 is 13k cap. This is the value of a bar minus b bar. Can you solve a bar minus b bar? Simple question, simple answer. Now if I ask you, what is the magnitude of? First question, a bar plus b bar. Magnitude of a bar plus b bar. You know how to solve now. To find a magnitude, first we have to get the vector a bar plus b bar. Do we have a bar plus b bar? Yes, we have a bar plus b bar. What is a bar plus b bar? This 1i plus 0j plus 15k. Now we want a magnitude of this. How do you do that? Root of 1 square plus 0 square plus 15 square. For this question, can you find a bar plus b bar magnitude? To find magnitude of this, we need a vector. Do we have a vector? Yes, we have. For this, your magnitude is what? 12 square plus minus 18 square plus 7 square. Simple ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ? ಇದೇ ತರ magnitude of a bar minus b bar ಈ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಗೆ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗುತ್ತಾ? ಆಗುತ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ? magnitude of a bar minus b bar. ಫಸ್ಟ್ a bar minus b bar ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಬಂದಿರೋದಕ್ಕೆ magnitude ಕಂಡು. magnitude ಹೆಂಗೆ ಕಂಡಿಬೇಕು? Root of this square plus this square plus this square. In the same way, can you find a magnitude of a bar minus b bar for this question? If you can solve all of this, then you are in safe point. You can start, you can continue again. Otherwise, you have to watch this from the beginning, and if you cannot solve this, there is really trouble because you're just doing addition and subtraction here. Okay? Simple. Let's go to the next. Let's frame. Okay, now, see here. If a point is given, let's say point A is equal to 3, 2. How the 3, 2 will be there? This is 3, this is 2, this is how you draw 3, 2, right? Now, if I draw a vector, how to draw a vector? 3 means this much it is 3. So this is 3i, from here to here is 2j. If I draw a diagram or a vector, this vector will be what? 3i plus 2j, isn't it? Same if I draw, if we call this as position vector because it's telling the position of a point from the origin. So we call it as OA. ಈ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಯಾಕೆ? ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ನ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಟೆಲ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಒರಿಜಿನ್ ಇಂದ ಎಷ್ಟು ದೂರ ಇದೆ, ಯಾವ ತರ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಕಾಲ್ ಇಟ್ as origin vector. So if I give you another point B, let's say -3, -2, can you convert this into OB vector? Yes. How? It is an x, it is y. So -3i plus -2j, or you can write -3i plus into minus is -2j. This is OB vector. Simple. If I give a point 1, 3, 4, can you write OC vector? Barilikagtada OC vector bariri. Can you write OC vector and also find the magnitude of OC vector? Find madi. Pause the video. Try this. How to find OC vector? 1i plus 3j plus 4k. How to find magnitude? Magnitude kandibekene root of this square plus this square plus this square. Solve madboda? Solve madboda? Solve madboda illa? Okay. See here. How to find a vector, I will tell you. If we have a b vector, see there are two different kinds of one vector, right? One directly ijk will be given, or there will ab ac will be given. Whenever ab ac is given, we have to find the vectors from here. How? See, just listen to the definition of ab vector. If ab vector is there, we get ab by ob bar minus oa bar. AB vector is OB bar minus OA bar. Can you find AB vector? Yes. AB vector is OB. What is OB? OB vector is this. Minus 3i minus 2j minus. What is OA vector? OA vector is this. 3i plus 2j. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? AB vector ಕಂಡಿಡಿರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ರಿಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ? OB last word minus the first letter. So last letter minus first letter. OB minus OA. So this will be minus 3 minus 6i minus 2j minus 4j. This is AB vector. By using these three, if I ask you find AC vector, can you solve this? Pause the video, try this. ಈ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ತದಾ? AC vector find ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತಾ ನೋಡಿ, ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ. How will you find? OC vector minus OA vector. ಏನೇನು? OC vector minus OA vector. OC ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆಯಪ್ಪ? Okay, it is here. 1i plus 3j plus 4k minus OA vector ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆಯಪ್ಪ? ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ. So 3i plus 2j. K component illa, so you can write zeroth vector. We call it as null vector because of a magnitude 0. So we can write as zero vector. Null vector ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದರ magnitude 0 ಎತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರು. So now 1i minus 3i minus 2i, 3 minus 2 plus 1j plus 4 minus 0, 4k. This is the vector AC bar. Okay, my last question. Can you find the BC vector and also magnitude of BC vector? Can you find both of this? Try this. And also after solving this, find the magnitude of AB vector also. Find the magnitude of AC vector also. Try it right now. Try it. Pause the video. Try this. Try ಮಾಡಿಪ್ಪ, very important to find from here to there. So how to find BC vector? OC vector minus OB vector. OC vector ಏನಿದೆ? 1i plus 3j plus 4k minus OB vector ಏನಿದೆ? minus 3i minus 2j. So how much do you get? 1i, right? So 1i minus into minus is plus. 1 plus 3 is 4i plus 3 plus 4, that is 7j plus 4k minus 0j we can write, 0k we can write, so 4k. So this is a BC vector. How to find a magnitude of BC? Magnitude ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? root of this square plus this square plus this square. So how much do you get? 16 plus 16, 32 plus 49, I really don't know. So 50 plus 30, 80, 81 I think. Just check it out, I don't know. I've written, just check it out. Okay? Simple. You can find AB bar magnitude also, AC vector also. This magnitude, this vector, right? And write out to here. Write down. Magnitude of AB bar, write it over here. AC bar, where is AC bar? AC bar is here. This magnitude also write it over here. So do that, we'll go to the next frame. Write an answer. If you can write this answer, if you are already found BC vector, okay, this frame is done. You understood whatever I said till now. Okay, let's go to the last, topic where you have to know about this. After this, we'll go to the next video. We'll learn more about. So last topic of this video, let's cover it off. Okay, chalo. Okay, now we'll talk about unit vector. How to find unit vector? We'll talk about how to find unit vector. I told you, if there is a vector, we call it as unit vector. There will be always cap. It will be cap. What will this say? This say magnitude is 1. This will magnitude 1. How to find this? Just find a vector and divide it by its magnitude. This is how you find unit vector. ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಅದ್ರ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಇಟ್ಬಿಡ್ಬೇಕಷ್ಟೆ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಮೀನ್, ಇಫ್ there is a vector a bar is equal to 3i plus 4j, if we ask find the unit vector of a bar, find unit vector of a bar, how to do? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಕೇಳಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಏನ್ ಬೇಕು ನಿಮಗೆ? ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಬೇಕು. ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಓಕೆ, ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಇದೆ. ಇದ್ರ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ತೆಗಿಬೇಕು? ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಬಾರ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ರೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ this is square plus this square, this is square plus this is square, that is root 9 plus 16, that is 25. So unit vector is vector by magnitude. Vector by magnitude. What is the vector? 3i plus 4j. What is the magnitude? Root 25. ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಯೂನಿಟ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಿಲ್ರಪ್ಪ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ್ದು ಯೂನಿಟ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಅದು ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. ಓ, ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಇದ್ದ ಮೇಲೆ ಅದ್ರ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಬರುತ್ತಾ? ಬಂದ್ರೆ ತಗೊಂಡು ಅದ್ರ ಕೆಳಗಿಡಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್. ನೌ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ b bar is equal to 3i plus 4j minus 9k. Can you find unit vector of this? Find it. Pause the video. Find it. I hope you have tried. You find unit vector. Vector by magnitude. What is the vector? This is the vector. 3i plus 4j minus 9k. What is the magnitude? Magnitude of b bar is equal to root of 3 square plus 4 square plus 9 square. So divided by how much it will come? 16 plus 81. I don't know how much it will be. I'll just write 97. I don't know. Just check this answer. Okay? You can write? Okay. Now my question. Very carefully. Find unit vector. Find unit vector of a bar plus b bar if a bar is equal to 3i plus 4j and b bar is equal to 7i plus 8k cap. There is a cap everywhere. Okay, try this question. Okay, before trying I'll tell the one example. ಏನ್ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕಂತೆ? ಯೂನಿಟ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಯೂನಿಟ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿ. ಯಾವ್ದು ಯೂನಿಟ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್? ಎದಾ ಬಿದಾ? ಯಾವ್ದು ಯೂನಿಟ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್? ಎದು ಅಲ್ಲ ಬಿದು ಅಲ್ಲ, a plus b bar. a bar plus b bar unit vector ಬೇಕು. To find a unit vector of a bar plus b bar, first you need the vector, right? Where is a bar plus b bar? There is no vector, but a bar and b bar is there. Do you know how to find a bar plus b bar? Yes, we know how to find. We have to just add 3 plus 7 is 10i plus 4 plus 8 is 12k. Sorry, 4 plus this is j. Okay, 4 plus 8 is 12j. Okay, now we have a bar plus b bar. Now vector is ready. So vector is ready. Next, if you want to find a bar plus b bar unit vector, you need a vector divided by the magnitude of a bar plus b bar. You can find the magnitude of this. Can you find magnitude of a bar b bar? Root of 10 square plus 12 square. So I just have to write 10i plus 12j divided by root of 10 square plus 12 square. Is that okay? Is that okay? Okay. My last question. I'll just change this. Just don't take it. Find a unit vector of a bar minus b bar. If a bar is equal to this, b bar is equal to this. You have to find a bar minus b bar cap. Try this. If you can write this much, it's the end of introduction to the vectors. Next we have learned addition and subtraction of a vector and how to find a magnitude of a vector, how to find unit vector when the vector is given or indirectly given. See, it is an indirectly given, right? So we can do all of that. We have learned addition of vector, addition of vector, subtraction of vector. We have magnitude, how to find, we know. And also what you know, unit vector, you know. Unit vector is somehow related to the direction of the vector. That we will talk later. First, just think about these four. You know how to do. Can you solve addition? 2 vectors are given. Can you add? 2 vectors are given. Can you subtract? If vector is given, do you know how to find magnitude? If the unit vector, how to find unit vector? Given vector by magnitude. To find unit vector, what is important? The vector itself is the importance. The vector is given itself. That's just divided by its. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಇದು 4ನ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ನಲ್ಲ ಇವಾಗ. ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ್ದು ಅಡಿಷನ್, ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್, ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಬರ್ತಾ. ಯೂನಿಟ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ಕಂಡ್ರೋ, ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಹುಡುಕ್ರಿ, ಅದ್ರ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಕಂಡಿರಿ, ಅದನ್ನ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಕಂಡ್ರೋ. ಈಗ ಎ ಬಾರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಬಿ ಬಾರ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಬಂತೇನ್ರೋ? ಎ ಬಾರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಬಿ ಬಾರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಅವೆರಡನ್ನ ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ರೆ ಬರ್ತದ. ಓಕೆ, ಬಂದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಆ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಬಂದಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಕಂಡಿಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತಾ? ಆ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಈ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ನನಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಫಂಡಮೆಂಟಲ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕು, ಬೇಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಲಿಂಕ್ ಹಾಕಿರ್ತೀನಿ. ವೇರ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಥಾಟ್ ಮೋರ್ ಎಲಾಬ್ರೇಟ್ಲಿ ದಿಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಟೈಮ್. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ವಾಚ್ ದಟ್. ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೋರ್ ದೆನ್ ಎನಫ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯುವರ್ CET ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್. ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಕಲಿಯಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್ ಅನಿಸ್ತಿದೆ, ಲಿಂಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಲಿಂಕ್ ಹಾಕ್ತೀನಿ. ಇಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಚಾನಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ತುಂಬಾ ವಿಡಿಯೋಸ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಅದನ್ನ ಕೂಡ ನೀವು ಹೋಗಿ ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಹೇ ಗೈಸ್, If you like the way that we teach, please do support us by subscribing to this channel, and also comment your doubts so that we can come back to that, and share this video to your friends so that you can help them as well. Thanks for watching. All the best.